Hello everyone, hope you have a nice day and welcome back to my channel. Today we discuss about the strategic decision making in strategic management unit 1 part 2 in MBA. So strategic decision making refers to the process of making choices related to an organization overall long term direction. This includes deciding on objectives, resources, and capabilities to the developed and the key actions needed to achieve these objectives in the context of all relevant internal and external circumstances. Top level executives usually make these decisions and involve a substantial commitment of organizational resources and might have long term impacts also. Now, key elements of strategic decision making often includes, now we discuss about this. Analysis, first of all. This involves understanding the organization's internal strengths and weaknesses and the external opportunities and threats, that is SWOT, SWOT analysis. Another approach may be using Porter's 5 process model to understand the competitive forces at play in the industry. This stage may be also involve forecasting future trends and understanding various scenarios. The second point is choice. Strategic leaders must decide on the courses of action after understanding the environment and various possibilities. This often involves trade offs as resources are typically limited. Strategic leaders have to decide where to focus the organization's efforts. The third point is implementation. This involves setting up systems to execute the strategy, such as budgets, targets, and operational plans. This strategy must also be communicated throughout the organization and by inform various stakeholders must be obtained evaluations and control after the strategy is implemented. Its progress and results need to be monitored, adjustments made where necessary, and actions to ensure the organization remains on track to achieve the strategic objectives in organization. Strategic decisions are high stake and not easily reversible. They are often complex, involving significant uncertainty and requiring a deep understanding of the organization and its environment also. They fundamentally differ from tactical or operational decisions, which are more short term and focused on implementing specific tasks. By the way, here are a course that will help you stand out in the world of strategy, the Strategic Thinking Program. Now, what is the strategic decision making process? Now we discuss about this. The strategic decision making process is a structured approach to making the tough long term decisions that will shape the direction of an organization. It is designed to incorporate objectives, analysis, and subjective judgment and generate buy in and commitment among those involved in executing the strategies in organization. Here is a basic overview of the strategic decision making process. Now we discuss in detail. First, identify the strategic issue. Strategic issues are big, overreaching questions about the organization direction. Identifying these issues is the first step in the strategic decision making process. Number two, environmental and organizational analysis. This involves performing a detailed analysis of the internal and external environment. The goal is to identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, that is SWOT analysis, that the organization faces. These could also include analysis of competition, market trends, social and economic trends, technological advances, and political and regulatory changes also. Number 3, generation of alternatives. Several alternative strategies are generated based on the strategic issue and the analysis. These alternatives should be diverse and explore different approaches to addressing the strategic issue. Number 4, evaluation of alternatives. Each alternative is evaluated against a set of criteria. These criteria could include the potential for profit, alignment with the organization's mission, and value, feasible acceptance among stakeholders, etc. The goal is to objectively assess the pros and cons of each alternatives. Number 5, choice of strategy. Based on the evaluation, a strategy is chosen. The top executives in the organization usually make these decisions and reflect their judgment about the best course of action. Number 6, implementation of strategy. The chosen strategy is translated into actionable steps and resources are allocated for execution. The details of the strategy are communicated throughout the organization. Number 7, evaluation and control. The implementation of the strategy is monitored and its effectiveness is assessed. Adjustments are made as necessary to stay on track toward the strategic objectives. This process is iterative and often required revisiting previous steps based on new information or changing circumstances. It requires a balance between analysis and intuition, patience for long-term results, and agility to adapt the change. Now, strategic decision making examples. Here I am giving some examples of strategic decision making in business context. Number 1, expansion into a new market. A company may decide to expand its operation into a new geographical segment of its existing market. These decisions could involve analyzing the potential profitability of the new market, the company's ability to meet the demands of this market, and the risk involved, expansion strategy, business, market, product, and global. Number 2, acquisition or merger. A business might decide to acquire or merger with another company to increase market share, reduce competition, or acquire valuable assets. This complex strategic decision involves analyzing the financial health of the target company, assessing the potential for successful integration, and considering stakeholders' reaction. Merger and acquisition. M&A strategic explained. Number 3, product development. An organization might invest in developing a new product or service. This could require understanding customer needs and wants, assessing the company's ability to create the product, and forecasting the potential return on investment. Product development strategy. Number 4, restructuring. A company may decide to restructure its operations to reduce cost or focus on its core business better. This could involve decisions about outsourcing, layoffs, or the sale of business units. Organizational restructuring, meaning process example. Strategic partnerships or alliances. And organizations may enter into a strategic partnerships or alliances with another organization. This could be done to assess new markets, share resources, or co-develop products. Such as a decision would require careful considerations of the potential benefits and risk of the partnership strategy. Now, sustainability initiatives. Number 6. A business might decide to invest in sustainability initiatives to reduce its environmental impact, improve its public image, or prepare for potential future regulations. This would involve analyzing various sustainability options, potential cost, and benefits considering stakeholders' reaction. So, these examples which I am giving illustrate the range of strategic decisions that businesses may face. Each of these decisions could significantly impact the direction and success of the organizations and would therefore require careful considerations and planning also. Communicate our strategy effectively within the team. We all need a robust collaboration platform. Micro is the leading visual collaboration platform. Build anything together on Miro. It's free and easy to use as a whiteboard but endlessly more powerful. Now, Mintzberg model of strategic decision making. Henry Mintzberg, a renowned academic and author on business management, has proposed several models and theories on strategic decision making over the years. However, one of his most recognized contribution is the 10 schools of the strategy, which outlines 10 different ways to approach to strategy decisions making. Each school is different way of thinking about strategy formations. Design school first. View strategy formations as a process of conceptions where the organizations fits into its environment based on its capabilities. Planning school. Consider strategy formation a formal process involving step by step planning and analytical procedures. Positioning school believes strategy formation is an analytical process placing the organization within the context of the industry, particularly relative to the competition. Entrepreneurial school. Strategy formation is a visionary process often driven by a single leader. Cognitive school. Strategy is seen as a mental process focusing on how the mind processes information to make decisions. Learning school. Strategy formation is an immigrant or emergent process where strategies evolve organizationally as the organization learns over time. Power school. Strategy is formed from negotiation and bargaining processes focusing on the use and abuse of power. Culture school. Strategy formation is a collective process embedded in the shared beliefs and understandings of the organization's member also. Environmental school. Strategy formation is a reactive process where the external environment dictates the strategy. Number 10, configuration. School strategy formation is a process of transformation, suggesting that organizations pass through a series of configurations or states in a sequential manner. So these different schools highlights the multiple perspectives from which strategic decisions making can be approached and the importance of context in determining the most effective approach. So that's the end of the video, my friends. As I always say, if you like my videos or blogs, please subscribe my channel. I need your support. Thanks for watching, my friend.